Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all having a great Friday. We are back to Friday again. How did we get here? I'm telling you. Well, as you can see, I'm going to be starting this. I'm calling it the Woodsy Dragon because it has leaves and sticks and like dried out flowers all around it. And the color that I'm using 2 strands, is 3828. And it looks like this color. That almost looks too golden, but it's more this shade right in here. There you go. So, yeah, I wanted to see how this 16 count was going to go. And if it was any different than the 18 count. So I just picked a symbol as usual, and I started with 2 strands. I'm using my number 28 needles from Peacemaker. So we'll see how it goes. But at least I can see these symbols, so that's a plus. So, what happened yesterday? Let me think. I got up and my daughter called me about 8:30 or so and wanted to know if I wanted to go to town because they had to go to the library, and where else? Oh, we went to the thrift store, and we went someplace else. Oh, so we went to the library, and I got an audiobook because I just do not have time to read, paper books. I can't stitch and listen or read. Sorry, I can listen. So that's how that all transpires. But, so I got the Valley, the Valley of Amazing Amusement. Is that what it's called? By Amy Tan. I think it's one of the longest titles of any of her books. So, yeah, I got that because, why not? Well, that's attractive. Okay, we're just going to go with it. I'm just winging it. So I got that. My daughter picked out a few books and didn't stay there long. She had to take some back. And then we went to the thrift store, and I found one of those, I don't know what they're called, bed lap tray things made out of wicker, if you will. And I had visions of sitting on the couch using it, and I'd had a table, see? Nope. It was too high for my couch. So I'll try to use it in the bedroom in the winter months when I want to stay under the covers and stay warm. Not that it's freezing cold in this house, but those winter days. So hopefully it'll work better in the bed that way. And I think that was about all that I got there. Nothing to write home about. We went to the Restore, which is part of Habitat for Humanity. They have anything from tools to fixtures for the house and that kind of stuff, and doors, and they have furniture, and they have a couple little rooms of, what do you call it? of like knick-knack stuff. You know, they don't get too much of that in. And it's more of the other stuff. Well, I was there, what was it? Was it last week? Maybe. I can't remember. Last week or the week before. And they had 3 rocking chairs. Yeah, I got it in my brain that I'm going to get me a rocking chair. They were all gone. Of course they were. So, I don't know why I didn't get it then or what. So, I got nothing. So, that didn't transpire. So, then we went home. And I came home and I stitched a bit. Then I took a nap, and then I got up and stitched some more while I was listening to my audiobook. I did make it outside to sit on the porch for about 15 minutes, and it was starting to get cloudy at like 7:30ish. And I wasn't out there very long, and it was getting so cloudy that it was almost dark and I couldn't see what I was stitching on. So I was stitching on the orange flowers, and I stitched on, what was it? My rainbow dragon. Yeah. So, put a few threads in all those. And that's about all I did yesterday, so it was kind of non-eventful after we got back. So I thought I'd do this early because my daughter and I have to go down to Salida, because my daughter finally got an appointment at one of the hair salons to get my granddaughter's ears pierced. Yep, she's been wanting this since she was 5. So we'll see how this all goes. But my daughter, to this point, hadn't been able to find a place. So, that would do it. And when my granddaughter had brought it up, it was in the middle of the big thing. So, you know, they weren't doing that at all. So, we're going to see how this goes. And I told her, well, I had to go to Walmart anyway. So, yeah, so I assume we'll go down there and do all that, and go to Walmart, and then have lunch, and then come back. So, we get 2 outings this week. I think my daughter was just happy to get out of the house after my son-in-law went back to work. And I think she had some stuff she had to pick up at Walmart. I'm not real sure. I don't know if it had to do with work or what it was. I can't even remember, but no big deal. Yeah, so go down there and see what's what, you know. And I sorry, I choked on that water. At that other, there's a thrift store down there as well, and it's 4 times the size of the one that we have here in town. But can't remember if they have furniture or not. I mean, I know they have like bicycles and that kind of thing, and maybe outdoor tables and stuff, but I don't remember seeing too much furniture there. So we'll see what we can arrive at there, because I'm sure I'll talk her into going there. I think 2 is going to be okay. 2 strands. I think 1 is not going to cover as well. But shoot, I could be wrong. So we'll see. Oh, and I wanted you to know, hang on here. I don't know what I did there, but it was completely wrong. The stitch is about 4 times the size it should be. Maybe? Hang on. I don't know if I can't use that. Not on this. Hang on. Because the eye of the needle is too tiny. Probably help if you had the eye of the needle. Oh, come on. Seriously. There we go. Pull it down a bit. I don't know what happened here. And I forgot what I was talking about. See, so. So it'll do us good to get out and go do something fun and semi-exciting. We all like to go shopping. But, you know, we're not about the mall thing. No, that's just too overstimulating, I think. So we're more on the lower scale of shopping. So see what we can find tomorrow. I did try to crunch this up a bit. I just did a quick crunch on it. Teeny tiny little stitches though. They're not as minute as the 18 count. I'd never make it in petty point needle, what do you call it? Needle point. Yeah. No. I think that's just way too small. It looks beautiful when it's done, but no. I can at least see these symbols. So that's what made me want to start this one. Oh, I know what I was talking to you about. So I did, let me go over here, get the thread out of the way. I did take a rag to make sure that it would disappear. I didn't take it too far, but as you can see, the 10 has disappeared. I started up here on the 16. I thought that was kind of big, so I just went down there. But it did erase, so just wanted to let you know. I figured it would, but, you know. I wanted to know for sure before I put hours and hours and hours into this. Yeah. If I put hours and hours into it. So, has anybody got any big plans for the weekend? Are y'all going anywhere, doing anything exciting? I think that's, as far as we're getting, is what I just told you about. So, it got a little warm yesterday, warmer than I expected it to. I mean, when I looked at the weather, like on Monday or Tuesday, it said, you know, chances of rain for each day this week. And I'm like, okay. But I thought that it would be like so cloudy that it would look like rain all the time, but it didn't. So it got to about 83, 84. So, yeah, much warmer than I thought it was. I had that air conditioner on most of the day. Yesterday, and the fan in the bedroom. Oh, there is another stitch right there. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Come on. We can do this. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should have done this in half stitches. Oh, well, too late now, right? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Sometimes the stitches look haggard, if you will, until you get all the other stitches around them, and then everything kind of falls into place. Kind of like a square diamond painting, if you will. Oh my goodness, let me get rid of this needle. Okay, where is my... Hold on. Have to do things in order or else it just gets all messed up. See, this holds my 2 needles for my 16 count, or my 18 count, or my 14 count, whichever place it's needed the most. We'll come down here for a change. Thread's very nice. I was going to start in the middle of his face, but I couldn't find any color but like a shade of green for some reason that went, you know, where I wanted it to. So it was a dilemma, but we got past it. Have any of you guys done a 16 count one of these kits or worked on them? Just asking. 16 or 18 as far as that goes. This is not bad. I may get some more. I don't know that I'll get all the dragons. I just picked out one that I liked. Because like I said, I didn't know how the 16 count was going to be. But it is a little bit bigger than the 18 count. And the symbols are so much easier to see. So I am thrilled sick. And 16 is closer to 14 than 18, right? Okay. Did you see that analogy and how I worked that all out in my brain? But it is definitely way easier to see. I'm just always afraid to do that half cross stitch because I just don't think it covers as well, and I think I'm really going to run out of thread, and you know, I don't know, I'm just apprehensive about it. So I'll just do full cross here. Other than that, I don't know what we'll be doing this weekend. Can't begin to say. I should be getting that cross stitch in that I ordered from Fan Cells back as a first, maybe even the second week of August when I ordered it. It's that same one that Stitcherella has. It's so pretty. I can hardly wait to get it. It'll be beautiful. I watched some floss tube yesterday and some YouTube stuff that I watch. So I tried, not last night, the night before I had run through one of the multi-series things, you know, that I had been watching for, I think it was Marco Polo. And I put Versailles back on, which was on Netflix. Oh, yeah, no, I've watched that thing, I watched it once, and then I was like, So I watched it again, and then it's like, now the third time, I'm so not into it. So, yeah. Lost where I was going. That's what happens when you talk, stitch at the same time. This needle's working really well here, because the ones that came with it are way too big, and I told them in my letter, you know, email, the last one, that not this one bunch, but one of the other stores, you know, where I had that peacock, I let them know that the needles were way too big for 18 or 16 or 14. The only one that's got it down is Joy Sunday on the 14 count. At least you get a smaller needle with that. So if everybody can just fall into line with Joy Sunday, then, you know, things will go grand. I hear the cat walking behind me. Not behind. There is a bookcase behind me, like there. And on the other side is where her food is. Because heaven forbid anybody see her eating. Holy cow, cat. She hadn't done anything too stupendous lately, short of letting me pet her after I get into bed, all ready to go to sleep, and she wants to be petted. It's like, okay, this is different. So we have to go through a 5-minute ritual of her getting petted. Then she'll just go and lay down on the corner of the bed and watch for bugs, I guess. I don't know what she's watching for. We haven't had any presents lately, so that's a good thing. Oh, come on. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this canvas. I can't get over how much difference there is between the 18 and the 16. It's like almost night and day. And this kit was not too much, I don't think. Let's see, this is the dragon. Dragon. Well, this was $11.25, so it had a lot of, what is it, 3865 in it. So, I don't know. I mean, it's bigger than the peacock and that flowery one. So we'll see. And I do like these smaller kits. They're just not so overwhelming. Where am I going? What is the issue? Couldn't find the hole there. My goodness gracious. And the, what do you call it? The canvas is nice and lightweight. So that's a good thing. And it's very smooth. It's not rough or coarse. Excuse me. So we'll stitch on this a little bit more today after I get back from my journey with my daughter and granddaughter. I don't know if my grandson will go or not. Some days he likes to go, and others he just rather stay at home and play on his games in peace and quiet, you know. So we'll see. All right, let me see if I can hold that. So we got just a bit done there. I mean, I didn't want to start on the edge, but very nice. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.